So like, I basically just dropped the controller in shame, and obviously, through the magic of Sm4sh magnet hands, we live in. So yeah.
I don't know how to move this.
Yes.
I mean,
Do I have to press that? Yes, I do. It's cool. I figured it out.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
I should be fine.
And looks like they're going to FD for their first game, unless it's hand warmers.
I can see this.
This is 1-1.
Wait.
Yeah,
but yeah, 2
getting right into
SDB
this.
members here.
Yeah, should be good. They've clearly got a lot of practice against each other. They've had a doubles run coming up.
Yeah, doubles partners as well, not just same crew.
Exactly. They'll have had to learn each other's play styles. It'll be quite interesting to see how they use that.
Yeah, I do wonder to what extent that changes the matchup between these two, because they've had to not only learn each other's playstyles, but each other's characters.
Yeah.
I feel like if these two have done their job and worked on it, they're both going into here with an incredible amount of knowledge. In fact, perhaps that's why Peko is choosing to go with Corrin, a character he uses less in doubles.
That's true. If nothing else, their best matchups today should be against each other.
Although, having said that, I feel like Robin, he doesn't use in doubles, and is his main, so this is more likely matchup choice, rather than Mystique.
I mean, he has used Robin in doubles, just doesn't rely on it.
Yeah, no,
it's not the best.
Robin is both his least used in doubles and his best character, so if he was intentionally trying to avoid doubles characters,
yeah,
we'd always see Robin.
The first one was pretty even so far, no clear lead for either character.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I feel like...
Oh,
XD boys.
The classic VERD.
And I mean, yeah, every week we come in and we feel like VERD's finally done with the whole SD thing, and every week he brings it back. He's saying, no, I'm still into it. I'm still rocking the SD scene.
He was getting a good 30% lead, so he could have maybe got a lead off that.
I mean, that's true, but I feel like in this matchup, the real decider is not the hits in neutral, but the point of taking stocks.
Yeah.
Like, they were both a fairly even percents, but taking a stock for Corrin is so much easier than taking a stock for Sheik. I mean, you look, 135, and Sheik's really struggling to pull anything off.
Sheik has a lot of kill options, but they're quite dependent on getting a lot of work done to get them to that point.
Ooh, really beautiful read there.
Lovely.
Really just had a great understanding of what VERD was going to be looking for. I mean, yeah, I was talking about this on stream earlier, but that's really necessary. You've got to know, when you get to high percents, it's not just a game of, I've got to avoid every hit my opponent makes. That game's impossible. It's a game of, okay, what are my opponent's kill moves, and I'll specifically try and avoid those.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise, taking damage is unavoidable.
Yeah, you're going to get hit by something. But let's say you've been down throw. Do you DI to get hit by a fair, or do you DI to get hit by a
bouncing fish?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I realise that's not an actual setup, it was just an example.
Yeah.
You're going to want to go with whatever doesn't get you killed. Because the longer you're in the game, even if things are disadvantaged for you, you're probably packing on a little bit of damage. And it's working very well. I mean, with this amount of range, I feel like Sheik is solidly in kill percent.
Yeah, I mean,
like
any second, we could see a kill from VERD coming out. That being said, his next stock will be a lot harder.
So like an F-Smash and Peko could kill him again here. It really has built up enough percent. We're just seeing the needle camping here. Peko seems to be having trouble dealing with it.
Would Needles be out of the stun?
Sorry?
Would Needles clank with stun?
I have no idea. I think so.
Okay.
I feel like we actually saw them clank like 10 seconds ago, so we're probably going to both look like idiots.
Oh god, yeah.
I think they did. Yeah, sealing off another stock here.
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
there we go.
Nice, but really don't know if it's going to be enough to bring this game back.
No, she takes a lot more effort to get kills. A lot of options for it, but that was lovely.
That was brutal. Really just nailed him with the kicker of that F-Smash there.
Just caught him. That's what, 60% you hit him at? 60,
yeah,
I think?
around
That was...
It was harsh.
So going into game 2, I'm thinking that VERD might try something different.
I doubt it.
His Sheik's quite formulaic, but I don't know, he might be
I
like...
agree. I don't know. I almost certainly think we're going to see Sheik. I mean, you've got to think about it. I highly doubt VERD's going into this, and he's like, I'm going to beat Pekka.
No, but I think
Not
he won't
only
give it a
because
go.
of the type of the tournament, but also he just knows how this has gone in the past. I feel like he's at a point where when he gets beat by Pekka, he doesn't say, oh god, I've got to switch character. He says, I'm going to stick and learn. Because I may lose this game, I may lose this set, I may lose the next 30 sets. But if I switch character all the time, years down the road, I'm no better off.
That's true.
It's playing the long game. And it can be really tempting when you lose to just try and switch to something else. But especially if it's not a major event, it can be really good to just stick your guns, fight the losing battle, and just improve on yourself.
That's true. I mean, it has the advantage of having someone on your both team and in the area that's both such a high skill level that's close enough to yours that you don't feel like you're getting completely like drowned against them.
Really nice stock taken there. Started, I believe it was the tipper, but
I
to be
think
honest,
it was.
at that percent, I'm not sure it would have happened.
No.
Yeah,
That
really
was
nice.
reasonably well charged anyway, so...
I mean, not so much the moves themselves, but just the spacing.
Ooh.
And,
a lot of shell damage there.
yeah, luckily not taking any punishment, I don't believe. Really nice of VERD to understand that he can just hold his shield, wait it out. A lot of other players would have done it, like go on their shield and a heavy punch.
It's a threat of having such a long way and F smash coming out at the end. You assume a shield break's imminent. So,
yeah, and with that hitbox constantly hitting you, it changes your mindset from how am I going to avoid this upcoming hit to oh god, I'm getting hit, how do I get out of it?
yeah.
And really nice strength here, but that's not going to clutch it out, even at
No.
140.
Ooh. He has an aerial counter, so probably that's a bit weaker.
VERD really having trouble killing here, even with that really nice combo with the up air. Just not doing it. Oh, and I can almost guarantee that he didn't attempt that.
No.
Like that is the thing about the hitbox and the charge for that, is that when you hit them with the up smash, you're not going to be getting the tipper, which is why VERD didn't die there. That is the only weakness to that situation.
VERD been trying a lot of grenades for that recently. Well, he was for a while, I heard.
Well, I mean, a lot of that is misinputs, because stuff like the reverse needles
Sure.
often can come out. I mean, for example, fairly often I'll try and wave bounce neutral B, and you'll see side B coming out. It's one of those things you see with every character.
We didn't do the overlay as well, but that's...
Huh?
We didn't do the... Oh, yeah, sorry.
Did he say 2-1 or 2-0?
2-1 to him. And I think he did do the overlay, I'm just wrong here.
Yeah, I thought it.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I genuinely don't know if he missed a stock. How bad if we did?
Trying
to do TI
Corrin is
plays.
at 2 stocks, so I would believe he has.
But yeah, Peko going for that spike. VERD smart enough to avoid it. And pretty sure this is best of 3. So this is
semis.
winners bracket stock for VERD.
So yeah,
It's interesting. I mean, he doesn't seem to be playing that much more patient. Maybe just because he knows in terms of the game.
Oh, nice.
And I mean, it may not have worked out exactly how I wanted, but I really appreciate the creativity aspect of it. Just the thought to drop down and counter where he knew VERD had to put out a hitbox.
I think the last DVD went to, he had a lot of that as well. A villager, side B, a ledge, jump off, counter, get like that. Peko's counters are quite clever.
Finally managed to seal out that stock, and I mean, they're definitely both. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh.
It just got moved into the hitbox.
Yeah.
So while it looked at first like he was going to escape, maybe get a punish off of that, in fact he just ended up taking a ton of shield damage. It's the last stock here, but I gotta be honest, it's not looking close.
No. That said, I wouldn't put it past VERD to make a comeback, but Peko is just so good at covering his bases.
And he's especially good at sealing out these stocks.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I was in a tight situation against Peko. The last thing I'd want is to have 140% on me. Oh, and that is completely unnecessary, but we'll allow it.
The minus salt, I believe, but you know, well.
And that's